Hey guys, welcome back to Atomic Underground. This is Season 1, Episode 9. It's opening the escape shaft version 2. So, we're going back here. This is still in December. This was Colby and I were down on level 3 of the Launch Control Center trying to open up the escape shaft door. And we've been working on it for about an hour and a half. The threads, especially on the top there that you can see, had a bunch of rust and stuff on them, and we didn't have the proper tools to clean it out. We also didn't have what turned out to be a 2-inch socket. So while we were working, after a little bit, this happened. I mean, GT didn't say anything about this stuff going to the ceiling, so you know, I don't think it's, even if it flushed, I don't think it's going to be that bad. What the fuck was that? I have no idea. I'm guessing that would be a methane explosion. On level 1. So, best guess what that loud pop was some sort of a gas explosion up in the top of the dome there on level 1 of the Launch Control Center. We went up, we stuck a gas meter up there, we found nothing. But we can't figure out anything else that it could have been. And it caused us to be a little bit paranoid for a while. So we actually left and called it a day at that point. And now on January 20th, we came back out, ran ventilation through the whole building, and got everything nice and fresh again, and this is where we picked up on January 20th, 2020. We started by cleaning the threads with a wire wheel, and then we attached the 2-inch socket to the ratchet. Started cranking. That worked great for a few minutes, and then it started getting, at least on the top, it got tighter and tighter to where you just couldn't move the ratchet anymore.
I'm impressed how much it does. Isn't it amazing after 30 years underwater? Twice?
So if something jams, use more force. Let the impact out. It was very slow, but it got us another ½ inch to an inch down the threads. Still not enough to get it open.
Okay.
We're now about 25 minutes into trying to open this thing. Colby went up to our scrap pile up in the decontamination room and got a little bit more force. The entire time, you can't necessarily see it in the video here, but we stopped and we put penetrant and lithium grease and WD-40 and everything we had on these threads. We got them as clean as we can, and just unfortunately a lot of stuff got up in there over the years, and even with a cheater bar, this was want me to spray some grease on it or something?
Better not. Oh, almost there. Break time, break.
Break time. I got one that'll probably go all the way over there. I mean, if we really wanted to get stupid with it.
Is it getting easier or
No.
getting worse? Or just staying the same?
So it's just.
Nick, why are you spraying there?
What?
Hey, don't go that way.
Well, what's weird? So
He's just trying to get from the
At this point, we're about an hour into it. Colby decided to go get a larger
really hard.
cheater bar.
Like this thing is. Oh my goodness.
This thing is about 10 feet long, but he's bringing it into the screen right now.
Up here.
where's up here? Oh, hi. Holy Jesus, dude! I think this might be a little bit too much pipe.
Come on.
I don't know. This thing weighs more than.
So I was a little bit worried while we were doing this of actually damaging the threads, given the amount of force we were putting on it. The bottom remained really easy to do through the whole time, but we ended up opening and closing it a few times and kept greasing the threads as we went, and we were able to do it. Every one of us is pretty sore after running this thing for probably cranking on it with cheater bars even for about an hour, opening and closing it, just trying to get enough lubrication in there
It's
to
very long. It's very long.
get this thing open.
You're gonna be able to clear it.
Yeah, I think it will. You want a paper towel? You don't even care, huh?
Come on the other side. Show people problems. I'll switch over. All this is just lifting.
Yeah. Does it look like I do a lot of lifting?
Nick, you're way too short to be
Nick,
right there.
Nick, you need to be on the,
You want me to hold it up there?
on the side.
Ready? Oh,
Head further down.
that ain't.
Yeah. We kind of got to stay halfway on like that.
If it looks like I'm not doing too much here, it's because I'm not. Basically, I was keeping the socket on the end of the threads, but I had very little leverage. Unfortunately, Gary there on the end is a little bit taller than Colby and I, and he was able to get quite a bit. Well, here is the final result, the inside of the escape shaft.
It's empty. He did something. Oh, he gave himself a little vent pipe. He got a little gravel. I didn't even know you were doing that. Sorry. Sorry. I was like, it just went. I was like, okay.
All right.
That's where that PVC
You're
comes
good.
in.
Oh, the PV. What the hell?
That's after. That's somebody's.
No, it wasn't. We never opened this. This has never been opened.
The guy never opened it?
Nope, that's Air Force. That may have been, you know what? What they might have done is had a pump in there to keep the water out.
Yeah. Because that right there should have been your ventilation, right?
No, ventilation's on level 2.
Or not the ventilation, but that pipe that goes up the side.
Heads up.
Oh, sorry. Well, there you go.
You want to go crawl in there and poke it? Well.
Give me a rag, clean this off.
Yeah. Well, it ain't concrete. That's good. I didn't think it would be, but there was that.
Sorry about messing up the dude.
You going in there early?
See if the bags are good.
Yeah, be careful. I don't trust that.
It's
PVC pipe's gonna jam you in the back if you get it. It looks like a TV. Oh man.
You want the bad news, Nick?
What?
You want the bad news?
Concrete?
Yep.
Is it? Well, what's the good news?
There ain't none.
Well, we know it.
Yeah, it's motor.
You got a hammer? So that's why it's still leaking on level 2.
Yep.
Alright, watch your head. Don't come up.
Camera.
Camera.
Ass. Alright, let me get down there.
Time is it?
I don't know, about that time. My watch isn't set to. It died on 1654.
About time to wrap it up.
Here, I'm gonna go down and check it out.
Damn.
You ever seen a nick in a hole?
That's not concrete, dude.
You sure about that?
Yeah, it's a rock. It might be,
Aggregate.
no, it might be a piece of concrete up there.
Pull on some of that aggregate.
Yeah, this is all, dude, it's mud. I can pick it up.
Yeah, drag some back from the top though, where I was just
Give me that
poking.
short, give me the breaker pipe.
Where the hell
I'm
did
not gonna pull from my feet if this thing moves. I don't care if you drag me on my face. Ow.
Out is correct.
Yeah, I got a pokey.
Nah, we're good.
Good?
Yeah.
Just a piece of concrete?
It's just a piece. I can't even tell what it is. It might be a big ass shale rock or something. But it doesn't go to both sides. We're good. Here.
No, I'll just back up.
Yeah, they made this thing super comfortable if you ever need to go out of it.
Yeah, I'm sure, especially with that big old hump right there.
What?
Wanted to thank Colby and Gary for coming out this month. And thank you to everybody that's watching this on YouTube and our Patreon supporters. We will see you in the next video.